D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today we're making marinated fajitas with a homemade red salsa. I'll show you some of the ingredients. We're going to do this on the barbecue grill, of course. The cook won't take any more than about maybe a total time of an hour, maybe an hour and a half. The fajitas will be searing for the most part on the grill. We're also going to put some veggies on the grill to make our homemade red salsa. So I'll show you the ingredients first for the red salsa, then I'll show you what we're going to do with the fajitas. So for our salsa, we'll be using a white onion, we'll be using red Roma tomatoes, we'll also be using garlic, jalapeno peppers, and the magic comes in with the authentic molcajete. This stone bowl is one of the best kept secrets on making a salsa that is just so rich with flavor and Spanish style and with just a great taste. So this here, you use this and you grind, as you'll see through the cook, you actually use this and grind all of your different veggies together, and it makes such an authentic rich taste. It's unreal. So we'll use the molcajete today as well. And we will also have cilantro as a part of our red salsa. As for the fajitas, we have 5 pounds of marinated fajitas. We will also saute green and red bell peppers, and we will also do onion again with the fajitas. So as always, I'm looking forward to doing this cook, and hey, thanks for joining me. Let's get cooking.
Okay, YouTube, let's get our salsa started. So what I'm doing now is rinsing off the Roma tomatoes, the jalapeno, then I'm cutting the onion. I'm just going to use half of it as a part of our boil, and then we're going to add 2 cloves of garlic as well. So with these ingredients, we'll put those on the stove and let them boil over and get soft and tender. What I'm doing now is adding 1 more clove of garlic and salt to the molcajete. These will all be blended later. So now you'll see it's on the stove. We'll wait for them to get soft, and this is part 1 of making the perfect salsa. Okay, YouTube, time to cut some peppers and onions. So as you can see, I'm rinsing off green bell pepper and red bell pepper and dicing up 1 whole onion. So what we're going to do with these bell peppers and the onions, we're going to saute them on the grill alongside with the fajitas. So you'll get a chance to see both of those in action on the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill today. All right, let's get back to our salsa. Okay, YouTube, time to mix raw and cooked. So what I'm doing now is adding the 2 cooked cloves of garlic to the 1 clove and salt that we had in the molcajete. So after that, what we're going to do, we're going to add the cooked jalapenos. And all you do is grind all of these veggies together, okay? So you're building up these layers of flavor. That is the foundation of the salsa, that mix right there. So we continue to grind that up until it becomes a really good paste. And it's all a part of our salsa, of course. So you can see it came along really good. So what we're going to do next is take the peels off of the tomatoes that we boiled, because the peels will go into the blender along with the mixture that we just did in the molcajete and the onion. So that's the next step. I'll let you see that in just a second. So stay with me. Let's keep on making this perfect salsa. Okay, YouTube, next steps for our salsa. So as you see, I just added the half of onion that we boiled. The tomato peels are also being added to the blender. And what we're going to also do is add 1 tomato. And the 1 tomato still has the peel on, so we want to add that tomato to the blender. So I'm just showing you that. And what we're going to do next is actually spoon in all of our mixture that we grinded up in the molcajete into the blender. So next thing we do is take it over, and we will start it up and let all these flavors mix well together. So that's what we'll do next. Okay, YouTube, so now we're at the blender, and all we're going to do now is actually blend up all of the ingredients that we put into it, and we'll just let this just run. So it'll run, I'm going to let it go for about 15-20 seconds. So now it's blended up. We're now adding the remaining tomatoes to the mixture for the salsa, and then we're going to add the cilantro. So we'll add the cilantro, and then when we go back to the blender, instead of just hitting the blend button and making it all blend up really well, all we want to do now is just pulse it. So you'll see what I'm talking about next. Pulsing it, what it does is it keeps the chunks and everything together, and it makes it a thick, rich salsa. So that's all I'm doing now. I'm hitting the pulse function on the blender as opposed to just letting it blend. So that's what you see now. And as you can see, it's coming along well. So next steps, we'll actually get all this stuff poured into a container, and then we're going to refrigerate it until the fajitas get ready. Okay, YouTube, I want to show you our finished product of the red salsa rojo. So as you can see, look at the chunks of salsa going into the bowl. I'm going to get a spoon out and kind of spoon through it and let you see how rich and thick the salsa is. So again, like I told you, what we'll do next is actually put this in the refrigerator and let it refrigerate until the fajitas are ready. So I like to kind of let that chill and give it a chance to let everything mix together. So that's what we're going to do. So next steps, let's head to the grill. Okay, YouTube, it is grilling time. So what I'm going to do now, as you can see, the coals are ashed over. We have a great flame going. We're going to add the grill grate. As you see, the open portion, that's going to be for part of the for the Weber Gourmet Barbecue System grilling pan. So that's what we're putting in place right now. And once we get that in place, we will go ahead and start adding our veggies. So that's going to be our bell pepper, our red pepper, our green pepper, and then also we will add our fajitas along the perimeter of the grill. So that's how this cook's going to go. What I'm going to do now is put some music on and let you guys watch these fajitas cook up. Okay, YouTube, let's check out our final product of the grilled fajitas we did today. As you can see, these fajitas came out amazing. Look how beautiful the vegetables are too. So I mean the bell pepper and the red bell pepper, the onions, everything sauteed up beautifully. The fajitas grilled up nice, and as always, this is just one of those cooks where I can't do nothing but give a thumbs up to. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. And remember, at Disky Grillz, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you are alerted immediately when I put out new videos. Thanks again, YouTube. Enjoy the rest of the day.